Hello, this is Pieboy, and welcome back to the track. This is race number 17 in our 20 race series, so we're getting towards the end, and we are at the United States, at the Circuit of the Americas. So we'll start off first with the qualifying and hot lap. So I did not get too much practice on this track, but so take that in third gear, watch out for wheel spin, try to get as much acceleration as you can. Currently I'm in 6th place, but I'm hoping to do better. Around the 120 meters brake, go into third gear, go around that corner, take full throttle around here. Don't really want to go into the curbs. You can cut that curb a little, but I don't there. Lift off and drop down to 6th. This wasn't my fastest lap. Down to 5th, and cut across, down into 4th, slowly through here and then accelerate out. And I've gained some time on my previous laps. Down into third gear, just before the 50-meter board, that's where you wanted to brake. Go into DRS. You want to go into rich mix here if you're in the race. Then right before the 100-meter board, maybe at the 120-meter, you go down in third gear. Accelerate through the corner, down to third, and coast around, just feathering the throttle. Accelerate back up into 5th gear, down to 3rd. Usually you should take that a little wider and watch out for wheel spin. That's easy to do. You want to hit the apex there, pull to the inside because off camber I brake where the stand is, down to 5th gear, or the little tower. And that is a lap of the Circuit of the Americas, and that was good enough for 4th place. However, so I took 4th place, Mega Man just ahead of me, MBR 2nd, and Tron took pole. I'm just ahead of security.
Now Pieboy is left.
We dropped Pieboy.
Oops. And don't push start, but we gotta restart anyway.
So unfortunately, I have to start from the back because my game dropped out into the menu. So from 11th place, how far up the grid can I get? I get an excellent start. I blast past Falco. I'm alongside Atomic. Unfortunately, he gets hit from behind. That makes him go wide and pushes me wide. Puts me onto the curb, so I only gained 2 positions with that great start. So Jerome has joined us for this race. So I'm taking it slowly and carefully, don't want to lose my front wing. The question is, how far up the grid can I get? I started in 11th, I'm currently in 9th. I think I have decent pace. I qualified in 4th, so I should be able to get into 5th, 6th spot, I think. Continue getting top 5 places. So Jerome makes a dive on Fruit Salsa and gets ahead of him. But Jerome goes a little wide there. Fruit Salsa tries to cut it, but I go to the inside Fruit Salsa. Jerome goes super wide off the track. I get alongside him. I'm holding right next to him. I continue to find the grip to go full throttle, and he slips in behind me. Another position gained, P8. Fruit Salsa is the next one on my list. So DRS hasn't been enabled yet. We're on lap 2. So 3 positions in the first lap. I go up the inside of Fruit Salsa. Go a little too deep though. So he's able to hang it around outside and get better acceleration. I don't want to take each other out, so I apply the brakes just slightly and let him by. I think I can take him probably on this coming straight, but he gets a bit of wheel spin and he goes off to the side. My superpower of making people crash in front of me has continued, and I get a much better run and get by him. So P7, Atomic Turtle is next on my list. He's farther up the road, I think about 2.5 seconds. So it's going to take me a little longer to catch up. I got slowed down by Jerome and Fruit Salsa during that battle. So yeah, 2.5 seconds behind Atomic. How quickly can I regain that time? I've had a few lockups, haven't driven the best. And I really didn't practice enough for this race. I only did half a race worth of practice and a little bit of time trial. Usually I do like 3 races. I do like 6 hours of practice. But we did do this track for one of our pre-race before the season started, so I do have some experience on this track. And during one of our pre-race tests, I won. I don't have the video for that, but it's the only win I had in this racing league. I was hoping that I might be able to fight for the win in this race. Dark isn't here, Nick isn't here, and I qualified 4th, so I would have been up there with Tron, MBR, and Security. But because of that dropout, I had to start from the back. So I'm gaining on Atomic. I'm definitely closer this lap than I was last lap. I've also gotten time penalties, so I really need to watch the corner cutting. It's really easy to corner cut on this track. And now it looks like Atomic is starting to fight with whoever that is in front of him. Might be Falco or Babino, I think. I think Babino is right in front of him. So yeah, you really want to hold to the inside, because if you go to the outside, it's off camber, and you really lose traction and you have to lift. But if you hold to the inside through there, you can keep it full throttle. So on to lap 4. I'm averaging 1 position per lap now, because I haven't gotten one the past lap or 2. But with Babino and Atomic fighting, they're going to slow each other down and it'll be easier to catch them. Another corner cut. And now I'm really gaining, closing that gap.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
I think I might have DRS. Yep. Rich Mix, DRS. I don't think I'm going to pass them, but I think I can really close with it. And now I'm right on his tail. He's going for an overtake on Babino. Does he get it done? Babino keeps the inside line, but it looks like Atomic makes it work. Yep. Atomic has made the pass on Babino. And Babino goes wide and has wheel spin, and I get by him too. P6. I'm up 5 positions. And Atomic will be P5, and I think I can get by him. But maybe Babino is really holding him up. I have DRS. Rich Mix.
11.2 seconds.
So I overfueled my car by 1.3 laps, so that I can use Rich Mix every time I get onto one of the DRS straights. Another corner cut. Now I have a 3-second time penalty on lap 5. That doesn't bode well for the rest of the race. I do not want a ton of time penalties and lose a position.
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
I'm far enough behind as it is. So I'm still in DRS range. Maybe I can start to close on this straight. I'm pretty close behind him, but not enough to make a pass anytime soon. I try to go wide and cut close, but it doesn't quite work because it gets to the corner just fine. I'm on the wide edge of the track, but luckily I held it and didn't have to lift off. Came really close though. Oh, he goes wide there. I have DRS. Decided to get behind him, get some slipstream. I'm really pulling along. I go up the inside. I'm able to take the full track because I get ahead of him. He tries to go around my outside, but can't make it work. And I have claimed the position, P5. Next up is Mega Man, but he's a little farther up and we're usually closer in pace, so it might be harder. So I'm 4 seconds behind Mega Man. Which I can, over the rest of the race, I think I can catch him. I can see him right up there. Looks like he's battling someone. So skipping ahead to lap 7, and I've caught, no, I haven't really caught Mega Man. He's about the same distance, 4 seconds. I've really pulled away from Atomic though. Pat Lassard is out of the race, so there are only 10 of us left. And I'm right in the middle. I go a little wide. Oh, Mega Man spun. So I started to spin and it looked like Mega Man spun. We are both on really worn ultra soft tires. You can see me trying to catch all the slides. I don't think I had the best setup. I was just using my setup from before, from the pre-season, and I didn't have the best grip. I think I could have changed the camber or the springs or something to improve it, but it was good enough. So I'm currently P3. That's because I saw Tron go into the pits earlier. He's on a 2-stop strategy. He went on to super softs, where I think most of the rest of us are trying 1 stop. So my teammate said he's going into the pits this lap, but he's like 6 seconds up the road. So I should be able to come into the pits and him not affect me unless he has to fix his wing.
I missed the pit entrance.
Oh, he missed the pit entrance. So now I'm telling him that I'm going in. So I'm going on to on soft tires next. There Tron passes me.
Go now.
So down into P8. But I think most of them have not done their stop yet. So once the pit stop cycle goes through, as long as I do alright on this lap, the next couple laps, I should be back into 4th. I come out right ahead of Atomic. Looks like he's doing the 2-stop strategy, and he closed the gap while I was on worn ultra softs. Him on new ultra softs. So he's right behind me. So he should have DRS on me. Go up in a rich mix, like I do every straight. And I thought he was far enough behind me that I didn't have to check, but now he's dive bombing me, tries to go up the inside. He holds it around the outside. I see the red marker just at the last second, and so I try to pull out of it. We do collide, but I don't think he's got any damage. I lock up and he tries to take the inside, but can't manage it. I have enough grip on these soft tires to hold the inside line full throttle. And I start to pull away from him again. But yeah, I really wasn't expecting his lunge there. Otherwise I would have taken to the middle of track, defended a little. I didn't even look behind me. So I'm kind of sorry to Atomic for that collision. I could have handled that better. Maybe tried to dissuade him from attempting it. But no, I left the door wide open for him. So I'm P6. Looks like Falco, I'm pretty sure he started on the super soft tires. Okay, skipping ahead a lap. And I've caught up to Falco. There's a whole line of cars right ahead of me. So let's see if I can pass him before he decides to pit. Because he's probably going to pit pretty soon. To go onto soft tires. Like we are all on. Okay, I'm right on his tail. I go wide. Try to do the over-under. I get alongside him. Just like with Jerome, but I don't have the grip around the outside with these soft tires. I can't hold it, so he stays ahead. And there he goes into pit, so I don't have to try to make the pass on him. But he gives me DRS, which is nice. So back into 4th place. MBR is ahead of me by 6.9 seconds. So I have 15 laps, 16 laps to try to catch and pass him. So if I catch him like half a second per lap, I should be fine. I'm at a third of a second. But in reality, I just end up falling farther behind him. Only by about 2 seconds, so I've now skipped to the end of the race. That entire last half of the race, I was just on my own. It was really boring. Just trying to avoid major mistakes. I made a few small mistakes, but no spins, no. Maximum I lost in a lap was like a second. So I lost about 2 seconds behind MBR. Mega Man is full 16 seconds behind me, so I should be fine, even though I have 2 time penalties and a chance to get a third. So I'm trying to be careful not to get that third. This last lap was also my fastest lap, so I had a good rhythm going. You can see MBR up ahead. I felt really bad that Security and MBR were fighting each other the entire time. I think MBR is about to make a pass of Security right now. Yep, he made a pass, but then Security gets by him again. They fought the entire time, and if I had not had to start from the back, I would have been there fighting with them the whole entire time. That would have been a really thrilling race. But here you got to see me go from the back and had to pass all the back markers, or the lower drivers, to get up into 4th. So there, Tron just won. He's won another race. There goes Security and MBR. Here I come up, and I'll take 4th place with the position. Wait, that's 3rd. I just got onto the podium. MBR must have had a ton of penalties, because I was a full like 9 seconds behind him. I had 2 penalties.
Good
so
job, Atomic.
Holy cow.
That'd be
Falco,
at least
that was
5 or 6
so fun.
penalties for him.
That was insane.
Hey, nice race, Mega Man.
So everyone
Yeah, nice
congratulate
race.
each
I didn't
other.
check how many penalties I got.
Oh,
What
you had,
happened? What happened at the end?
I thought I had more penalties than you.
Okay.
So I let you pass, but my engineer
I'm so
never told
mad
me.
that my
Okay.
recording was
Oh,
not
whatever.
So there I am on the podium, and I am saying, yes, last to podium. It's a great result from
Two
having to
Mercedes
start
for
from
one.
last.
Yeah, losing another podium as usual.
Wait till I catch up, man. Wait.
How is
Oh,
Pie Boy
Pie
in the
Boy.
podium? Holy cow!
That must have been a hell of a race.
So there everyone's recognizing that I went from last to the podium. So great race at the US. That's usually one of my better tracks. So these are the results so far in my season. I am currently third in the World Drivers' Championship with Nick the Quick not racing in hardly any races in the past half of the season. I've been able to pass him even though he won almost everything at the beginning of the season. Haas has taken second in the team championship, passing up Renault by 7 points, so it's still really close for us. So if you liked that race, liked seeing me make a bunch of overtakes and make my way through the field, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I'll see you back at the track next time. This is Pie Boy.